Hi everyone, welcome to Scouter Taz. Today I'm just having a little chat about swags and tents and the advantages and disadvantages of both. I've had a few tents over my time. I've had a lot of tents, actually, more tents than swags. I've had 2 swags and numerous tents, so I'm probably a little bit biased towards tents, but let's have a discussion and see what you think. So what is a tent? What is a swag? Well, a tent is usually made of fabric, nylon, canvas. It's set up as a tent anyway. A swag, on the other hand, is more like a foldable, like mattress, sleeping bag type of arrangement. Swags these days come with poles as well, and they're set up like mini little tents, like single little tents. They all have an internal mattress built into them or supplied with them, and you just simply roll them out flat on the ground and you set them up. Where a tent, of course, you put them in, you peg them in, you have to put your poles up, and that's the main difference really. Tents are usually made of a heavier canvas, while of course tents are made of, as I said earlier, just nylon, or they could be canvas depending on your tent and how old it is even. Tents come in all shapes and sizes these days, and they can start as low as $30 from discount shops, even Kmart. Those tents are quite okay and quite suitable. In fact, I have a Kmart tent that's fantastic, and it was only $30, ranging up to $2,000 or $3,000 for some of these tents. But some tents are really easy to put up, some are not. The biggest advantage I find with a tent is its size, because with a tent, it's usually big enough that you can get yourself in there and some gear. On the other hand, swags, they are simply a one-piece thing. Swags, on the other hand, I found they generally start around $100 odd. They are simply a one-piece thing. You roll them out on the ground. Some of them do have pegs, some of them do have poles. You set them up, but they're not really much bigger than a one-person or maybe 2 people. The biggest disadvantage I found when I was using the swag is there's nowhere to store your personal equipment. You have to have somewhere else to do that. However, I do find that swags are much easier to put up. They're much easier than most tents, although these days you can get those 30-second pop-up tents, which seem to be quite easy and quite stable. I've seen a few of them around and they seem to work quite well. However, with the swag, they're much more bulkier. You can't roll them up as small as you can as a tent. So if you have got the space, yeah, go for a swag. You've got the space. They're also probably a little bit more waterproof as well, swags, because they've got that canvas sort of fabric over them, but they can get generally very warm, and that's it. I found when I was using my swag, particularly it was during winter, I found myself getting quite hot in that swag. I've used the tent recently, and even though it was quite hot, it's a lot cooler in a tent than it can be in a swag. But I will say, with the swag, it was probably the most comfortable thing I've slept in. As they've got a built-in mattress, they generally do come with a mattress, it was one of the most comfortable things I've slept in, and I still do actually like my swag if I'm doing a little overnighter. A simple little overnighter where I don't have to worry about packing or that. It's great to set up. Tent, you've got to bring in your own air mattress, and that then depends on your own comfortability. Comfortability is the other word, but how comfortable you want to be. So again, horses for courses. I don't know if I really answered the questions whether swag versus tents are better. I think it's a personal opinion. You might think differently. Let me know. And thank you for watching Scouter Taz and listen to me ramble on about tents and swags. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe now. Thank you very much. For people who are subscribing, we've got a few subscribers these days, so well done. Anyway, Scouter Taz. See you later.